Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me here today. If you will, like, share, comment on the post, and then if you can, if you join me in the book of Genesis, chapter number 21, and we will start in the verse number 6. Genesis chapter 21 in verse number 6. Sarah said, God has made laughter for me. Everyone who hears will laugh over me. And she said, who would have said to Abraham that Sarah would nurse a child? Yet I have borne him a son in his old age. When Sarah says here, everyone who hears about it is going to laugh over me. Generally, when you find out people are laughing at you, you're not real happy about it. Generally, it's an upsetting thing when people are laughing at you. In this case, Sarah was just about to pop. She was hoping they were laughing at her. She was just thrilled to death. She wanted them to have a good laugh because she, now here at the age of 90, Abraham at the age of 100, she is holding the very reason for her joy. If you remember, she laughed when she heard that back in the day that she was going to have a child. A totally different kind of laugh, probably a sarcastic laugh, a snicker, even, I believe is the word we might use. Here she is now, she is giggling. She's giggling like a schoolgirl, totally different type of laugh. Why was she laughing? She tells us here, and it's pretty obvious to us why she was laughing. First of all, she says, God made me laugh. God has made me laugh. Then she says, God has caused everyone else to know about it and to laugh and to rejoice with it. And it is God who has done this, that I would have this child. What a transformation in Sarah's life. She went from not too many years ago, from laughing about this whole idea of her having a child. She went not too many years ago being so doubtful that this could happen that she sent her husband to be with another woman to have a child with her because she didn't think she could possibly ever have one. And yet we see here God fulfilling his promise, and the lineage of Abraham, the nation, would be passed through now where eventually our Savior would come from, that Jesus Christ himself would come through this line. It's amazing to me as I look at this and think for a moment about our walk with God, our journey with God. Sometimes, like Sarah, we all probably, we might snicker. We might have our doubts. We might wonder whether God's really really going to do what he said, if he's really going to take care. On the grand scheme of things, on the largest scale, we look around this world sometimes and we see the seriousness, we see the sin, the wickedness, the immorality that just fills our world. Just completely, it's everywhere, in every area. That seems like there's nothing that sin and immorality hasn't touched, hasn't ruined. And sometimes even as believers, we might, maybe not out loud, maybe not for anybody to hear, but we might stop and think, Lord, are you really going to do anything about this? Are you really going to clean this up? Are you really going to come? Are you really going to take out the church? Are you really going to build a new kingdom? Are you really going to do that? And again, we probably have never actually said those words. But sometimes I can only guess that we've maybe looked at society, read the news, watched the news on TV, and just kind of wondered, man, what in the world is going on? I want to assure you, based on this passage, that just as Sarah some 25 years ago laughed and thought, what a joke, I'll never have a child, I'm way too old to be having a child. And here she is now at 90, her husband's 100, and guess what? She's holding the truth, the fruit of God's promise. Sometimes days look bleak. Sometimes days look hard. Sometimes we wonder if God's going to intervene, if God's going to do anything, if He's going to be true to His word. I just call your attention back. Whenever you have those thoughts, whenever you're getting down and out, whenever you're discouraged, remember that one day Sarah snickered, the next day she giggled when that child was in her arms. Remember that. You have a great day. We'll see you here tomorrow morning.